folks, welcome to our channel. My name is Denise. So for Christmas, I got a, what's it called? Fruitsaver steam canner. If you use a water bath canner, and if you're not familiar with canning terms, a water bath canner is essentially a giant pot that you fill up with water, you put your jars in, and the water has to cover the jars by at least like 1.5 to 2 inches of water. The steam canner does the same job without using as much water, and it also, because it's not using as much water, it doesn't take as long to heat up, so you're not using as much electricity, and la-di-da-da-da-da-da. Let's unbox it. Fruitsaver steam canner, aluminum. I'm so excited. All right, indicator knob. That's what that's called. Fruitsaver steam canner instruction manual. Aha. So this is the tray that sits at the bottom of the pot. So it sits at the bottom like so. You see it's got little feet underneath it so that the cans sit on top and they're not sitting at the bottom of the pan. This, I believe, is the lid. Yep. Oh, it's so shiny and new. Can you see yourself? There's my ring light. And this is the pan that sits on the stove. This is the part that sits on the stove itself. Let's move this box out of the way and start assembling the indicator knob. Thank you, box. You are dismissed. I'm gonna give this a little wash. And if I don't do it, then I'll read somewhere, you better have washed it first or else this bad thing will happen. I don't know. All right, so we'll put the tray in the bottom of the pan, like so. It just sits in there like that. So shiny, I feel like now there's gonna be water streaks all over it. Sorry, canner, you used to be so beautiful. And now for the assembly of the indicator knob. I have to take the screw out. There's a little screw here at the end that I have to remove with the little washer because that goes on the inside of the lid to hold it all together. So take that out. See that little notch? And there's one on the opposite side. See that little notch there? All right, so those little notches go in this ring that also has little notches. One there, oops, and one here. So we drop that in there, line it up, and it sits in there beautifully. See, that was the indicator. This is the ring. The silver part is the ring. This is the knob. My parents have dear friends, and one of them, his nickname, it's not his real name, is Nobby. Love that. All right. And this is what is called the skirt. So we're supposed to set this down like so and put this over top and line up. Oh my gosh, I can't see that. Oh yeah, there we go. Over the screw hole, and then this goes here inside. Am I over it? Can't do it that way. Oh my goodness, how do you do this? Okay, so that sits there. I can't see what I'm doing. Let's try this again. Do I have it? A screwdriver here. Got it. All right. Haha! Nice and solid. Okay, so I have to turn this till the white writing is lined up with the logo. That looks lined up. You can see the camera reflected in it. Do you see the white kind of area right there? That has to be lined up with the logo on the lid. So we got that right. Let's add the water. There we go. Level with the top. I'm going to calibrate my steam canner. So we're going to go same temperature. We don't need to put lids on them for this. That's not necessary. So I'm going to place them around. So the point of all of this is to calibrate the indicator, which means that I'm going to let it come to a boil and steam, and I'm going to watch the indicator on the top, the needle, and once it hits a point where it stops rising, then that's where I'm going to know that that is the optimal temperature to begin the timer for processing. So I will mark it, or maybe I'll take a picture. It's coming to a boil, folks. See it back there? It's still too high.
It's my understanding that it takes between 30 to 45 minutes to get your steam canner up to temperature to be able to start your processing time. When the steam canner lid starts to vibrate or bounce up and down and water starts sputtering out of the canner.
You see it moving, you guys? So it's spitting water out of the back here.
You need to slowly start bringing the stove temperature down in increments until that movement stops.
I'm going to drop it down to 4.5.
Now, once your needle has reached its maximum movement, it's not going to go any higher. You've been observing it and that needle is not moving any higher, and you're within your green zone for your particular altitude, then you know you can start your processing time.
The needle hasn't moved, so I think I've got it working.
And here we are. We are calibrated. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in the next video. Bye for now.